Bold and Beautiful, 5578, 421, 2009.
I don't get it. You told me a roll in the hay, that was the price.
Mm-hmm.
What it would take to save Eric's company and to keep him out of jail, and now you're pitching for me to leave my husband.
I can offer you a better deal.
No, you can't. You are very arrogant. I love Eric.
I'm not questioning that. I just don't believe it's sustainable. Honey and the sexy lingerie will wear off with him sooner than you think. I, on the other hand, would never tire of you drizzling this sweet stuff all over me.
That's it.
Really? Wow. I've had more than this when I go away for the weekend. What is this? Don't tell me you actually play the accordion.
No, I don't.
Oh, you're not learning to play the accordion, are you?
No, I'm not. No, a buddy of mine was having trouble making his car payment and had a garage sale, so I took it off his hands to help him out.
That is so kind. I've got an idea. Why don't you pay it forward and donate it to some starving street musician, preferably in Pasadena?
You're the boss.
We're not talking work now.
And neither am I. You are the boss.
So, what are you? Just my, houseboy?
Not too crazy about the, boy part.
Here to do my bidding.
Your wish is my command.
Good. Make me dinner, 'cause I'm starving.
Say please. Okay, that'll do.
You knowingly hired undocumented workers? Why have you never told us?
Because legally that would have made you accomplices.
You told Rich. I mean, you must have.
No.
Well, what's going to happen to us? We're going to be fined?
Forgery, immigration fraud, it's going to be a lot worse than that.
Well, we actually have a bigger problem. Bill Spencer is trying to force your father to sell him the company. If he doesn't, he's threatened to go to the INS and your father could go to jail.
You are not going to replace my honey bear, so you can just forget that.
Can't blame a guy for trying.
Yeah, I don't believe you anyway.
Believe what?
That you'd actually make me go through with this. Spend the night here knowing it's against my will.
I'm not making you do anything. I'm giving you an opportunity. What you do with it is up to you.
You have said some lovely things. And you actually put together what could be a beautiful evening. Obviously, you can be a decent guy.
I like you. I've told you that. I'm intrigued by you. Whatever time you choose to spend with me, I promise I will make it special.
I can't turn my back on my husband.
I don't believe I've asked you to do that.
You've asked me to betray him.
No, I have given you a chance to save him and his company and yourself from a life that I believe will bring you heartache sooner than you know.
Oh, meow, meow, meow. What a perfect supper.
Well, I knew not to count on you to have any food in this place.
I know I order in too much.
You don't have to do that anymore.
Oh, you're making yourself indispensable, are you?
Well, I like to do things for you. I like knowing what you need, and I think that most of the time I do a pretty good job of it.
Cup couple of odd ducks we are.
Are we?
Yeah. Maybe not both. We both want the same thing, don't we? We want to be happy. I know that's what I'm doing. I'm concentrating on making myself happy.
Which you told your son in no uncertain terms, and I don't think that he was too thrilled to hear it.
Somehow, and I really don't know how, but I'm going to get him to accept us because you're giving me exactly what I need. I don't need a man to put a ring on my finger to tell me how to run my business, how to spend my money. I mean, flirt with strangers, that's a big no-no. I mean, why shouldn't I have what every successful man has? With Massimo, I was his trophy wife. Why can't I have a trophy of my own?
Would that be me?
Too demeaning for you?
That's just demeaning enough.
Good. Then I'll take care of you, and you can take care of me, and we'll be happy, and Nikki will come to see that.
Happy? That I can do.
Daddy, if Bill Spencer can prove what you did, the courts will crucify you.
I have great lawyers.
You heard what Gloria said. She thinks you're going to go to jail.
You have to sell the company no matter how lowball the offer is, Dad. And besides, what is this company going to be worth when all this comes out?
As long as we're all at each other's throats, then Bill Spencer wins.
He's already won, Daddy. You can't go to jail. Your heart won't survive it.
I'm not going to roll over to that conceited bastard. What did you think I was building here all this time? A monument to my own ego? No. Forrester has always been an act of faith in the future. Now, if you want to sell it after I'm gone, I can't stop you. But while I have a breath still left in me, I won't have it.
You are trying very hard to make me insecure about my husband.
No, I'm just trying to make you see what's staring you straight in the face.
Now, if I believe that, why wouldn't I just let Eric go to jail?
Because you love him.
You have heard me.
Yes, of course, I have heard you loud and clear, but you see, we are still faced with a bit of a dilemma. Or, shall we say, Eric is. Because you don't want him to go to jail, but you also don't want him to have to sell me his company.
You know, no matter what I do tonight, I don't believe that you will give up your leverage. I don't believe that you will leave Eric and the company alone.
Well, that hurts my feelings. You don't trust me.
How could I possibly be worth it? There's no way.
Oh, come on now. Don't say something like that.
No, there's no problem with my self-esteem, Bill. I've got talents, qualities, not bad looking. But nobody would give up a multi-million-dollar deal to take off my clothes. No matter how good I am in bed.
Well, maybe it's worth all that to me to know what makes you tick. You see, I've done my homework. I know how you got Nick Maroney to sell Forrester back to Eric. I know about the close call with the heart attack. I know how you fought off the family and how you never gave up on him. Maybe that interests me, that kind of devotion. Maybe I want to know what it does when it is faced with a scenario like this, with a man like me. Make love to me tonight, and Eric will be safe. Now, I'd say that's a win-win scenario, wouldn't you?
The driver's license, the social security card, the green card, and none of them is safe to use anymore. I had to tell them, Bobby.
You realize, Bobby, the documents are absolutely worthless because someone's found out.
The name you were born with, nobody knows, and they're not going to find out from me.
What will happen to you?
What do you think, Bobby?
I'll say you didn't know.
Sorry, Bobby, I can take care of myself. Here, take this.
Mr. Forster, no.
Now consider it your severance pay.
No. Because of you, my children had doctors. My daughter will take the entrance exam to go to university. Whatever good things money can do, let it do them for you now.
I'll be all right, Bobby. Here, I insist. I'm sorry.
No, Bill. This is not a win-win for me.
Wow, am I that unappealing?
Forrester Creations is a family business. My family. So if you take it away, you don't just take it from Eric, you take it from me too, and the people I love. Now, you have been kind tonight, and I appreciate that. And I will look back at tonight either positively or negatively, depending on what you do tomorrow. But you have to understand one thing. I lost the trust of my husband once, and nothing will make me do that again. Eric would rather lose his company, and I won't betray my husband.
Well, then I guess I have my answer.
I hope that when you sleep on this, you will realize that what you're planning to do is beneath you.
All right, my little barracuda. You will be sharing Eric's bed tonight. You'll have his ear. I suggest you take full advantage of that.
Take advantage.
Eric's fate is now in your hands. I have no great desire to send him to jail. Tell him that if he loves you, he will accept my very generous final offer. Get him to sign this, and no one will be the wiser about what he's done.
50 million? Just this afternoon it was...
Well, that was then. The clock's been ticking. The offer has dropped. Tell Eric I'll be in his office at 8 a.m. And make sure that contract's signed.
Dice, apple, drizzled with cognac.
I could get used to this.
So could I. If I were allowed to.
You take Nikki too seriously.
Well, if there is any other way for me to take him, please do tell. I would love to know.
He's my son. You're younger than he is.
Well, he acts like he's your grandfather.
I repeat, he will come to accept us once he sees you're not interested in my money.
What does that mean? That I have to pretend not to like your money?
Did you get the cover photo I wanted?
Legal is worried about a libel suit.
It's only libel if it isn't true. Now give me the damn photo.
All right, this one should be the end of it right here. Now look, I think you're going to be asked about this under oath, but you don't lie. You have no reason to lie. You did not know what was in my safe.
Maybe Mother will blog about it.
It's my fault for getting involved with Spencer.
You've done everything in your power, Mother, to bring Daddy down. Now you're wringing your hands?
Mother, we understand what it must have felt like just to be thrown out of here. But airing the family's dirty laundry in front of the whole world, you broke your own first commandment, that loyalty comes to this family first.
You're right, I did.
Your mother was retaliating. I never should have fired her. I should have stuck you down in that office with Thorne.
I always make it sound as though you're at fault, but that's not the real case. It's my anger, Eric. It's my anger that I've never really been able to get control over. My father made me feel unlovable, and so I guess I've just become unlovable.
Well, that's not true. I love you. The children love you.
Thank you.
See, this is what matters to me. This is it. Well, not exactly, but it's close enough. The awful thing is having the family at war.
Agreed.
If we can get through that, doesn't matter what happens to the company. We'll be all right whatever we do, because we're family.
That's right, Dad. Sell the company to Spencer. You are what matters to us.
Are you listening to your
No,
children?
wait. You're all acting like it's a foregone conclusion that I'm going to lose this thing in court.
You will.
Donna, where have you been?
To see Bill Spencer.
Oh, God.
He's not bluffing.
Do you think you could throw yourself upon his mercy?
I thought that maybe there was something I could do to make him change his mind, but I couldn't do it. And he gave you another contract to sign.
Oh, my God.
It's a
he
fraction
can't
of
be
what the
serious.
company is worth, I know, but what does the assessed value matter if you're in jail, Eric?
Donna's right, honey.
Have your family and I ever agreed on anything, Eric? My God, but on this we do.
Look, I'm not going to let him ruin me, even if he can. I'm not going to throw up my hands and let him take away my life's work. I won't do it.
Kitchen
Come and sit
is
down.
clean.
Come and sit down.
Yes.
I need to talk to you.
About what?
This business of liking my money.
Okay, what about it?
Well, I can't decide whether I should thank you for your honesty or start to worry.
Well, I don't see why you need to do either, honestly. I mean, let's just say Nick is right.
About what?
About me, that I'm this leech that's just using you for your money and a place to live and all the little perks of being a kept man or partially kept. Come on, what difference is it going to make?
Isn't that obvious?
No, because I think I would act the same way. Like, I'm no fool. I would do what works. And this right here, this works. All right, what you need to decide isn't whether or not that I am real or not, because I'm going to say that I am either way. But you need to decide if you are happy or not. And I think that you are, and I think you've made it pretty clear that you are. To your son and to me.
God, you know how happy I am.
Well, then you just do not write me any blank checks, and I think we are going to be just fine.
What about credit cards?
I don't do credit cards. I don't like credit cards.
Yes.
It's me.
Little Barracuda. How'd it go?
He's not going to sign it, Bill.
That's what he thinks.
Look, Bill, just listen to me. This is not about the money for him. It never will be. Okay? It's about the commitment that he has made to the people who work for him, his children, his family. There are a dozen design firms that you could buy. What about Jackie M? I mean, all they lack is capital. It's a much better business deal all the way around.
Maybe so.
Then do it. There is no reason but meanness to send my husband to jail. Prove to me that you are the man that I want to think you are.
Are we finished?
Yes. Good night.
Good night. Okay.
We're backing off? I think that's wise.
Do you?
Well, Eric Forrester may be soft-hearted, soft-headed from time to time, but he's not a criminal.
Run it.
No, you don't mean that.
This is our next cover, Jared. Run it.